coffee, come we start? Hello there, I'm Joseph, and today we are here on the north side of the Gardunha mountain in central Portugal, just outside of a village called Telhado. It's a very nice village. It's got cafes, mini markets, everything like that. It's got a little museum for clay making and stuff, because telhado means roof tiles in Portuguese. So this village has a big history with clay and tile making and everything like that. It's a really lovely spring morning, so a very nice day to be walking around on the farm. It's a pretty farm that we're going to be showing you today. It's all of the land behind me that you can see there. Of course, it's got that fantastic view of the Serra da Gardunha there. And yeah, I think you're going to like this farm, so let's take a look around. And as soon as we step onto the land here, this is the limit of the farm here. So this is the farm to our right hand side. We have this beautiful tarmac track right at the entrance. That is roughly 1.5, 1.2 kilometers to the village of Telhado. We're going to show you that village in a little while after we've seen the farm. It's just directly down there in a straight line. And to my right hand side here, we have Andre. Good morning, Andre.
Bom dia.
Tudo bem? Tudo bem. This is the farm, everything you can see here, right up to the tip top. We'll go up there in a little while and show you. It's got quite a few nice things on this farm, so I'm really looking forward to showing you that. Just behind Andre there, a gorgeous view, like I was saying a moment ago, of the Serra da Gardunha mountain there. Really beautiful. That's the mountain where we live. Fundão, yeah, that's where we live, the town of Fundão, just over there. Approximately, what, 5 kilometers daqui? 5 kilometers from here, roughly, yeah. 4 or 5 just over there. Lovely long straight tarmac road that links you to the town here. And of course Fundão has got all of the amenities that you're going to need in day-to-day life. It's got supermarkets, an industrial zone, you know, it's got all of the construction yards, what else, you know, bakeries, restaurants, banks, everything like that, everything. There's a nice amount of olive trees here at the back of Andre as well, so it's got quite a few olive trees here. We're going to try and count them as we walk around, so we'll show you. It's got quite a few water sources, electricity super close by as well, and yeah, because of the size of the land here, it's going to be really easy to be able to build a house here legally where you can live in and everything. And yeah, first just of course speak to your lawyer, architect, all of that sort of thing. Make sure that you can legally do everything you want to, and yeah, they'll help you along with all of that. There's a nice track here that runs right down the middle of the farm. I'm going to put a map on the screen here so you can see exactly where we are. We're going to come back to the building in a little while. We're going to show you the land first. And yeah, this lovely track, this runs right down the middle of the farm. And the farm here, it's got, obviously, as you can see, beautiful pasture land here that you could use for livestock. Talking of livestock, you can hear all the neighbours' sheep barring in the distance over there. They were all being...
I don't know the number of the olive trees, but easy, it produces maybe 200 liters the olive oil.
200 litres of olive oil. That's certainly enough to drizzle over your salads. Definitely more than 200 litres. Nice. Actually, very nice olive trees.
The media is 1-2 liters, 1.5 liters the olive oil, but the olive is bigger.
Yeah, 1 to 1.5 litres per tree sort of thing. Yeah. And as you can see, they're nice big mature trees. We're like a broken record, we say this every week, but these trees are just fantastic. I mean, what would you say is the age of these trees? 80, 100 years?
Yes.
Yeah, 80 to 100 years sort of thing.
Yeah. Place for put the table for lunch.
Definitely. Yeah, lay the table out here.
Look the views.
Looking at the views out there, fantastic, and a nice glass of wine in hand. I can imagine that now. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Yeah, gin and tonic, beautiful. So as we come back down this slope here, obviously, as you can see, the land has got a few nice slope terraces here, as you can see there. Some neighbours nice and close by as well, which is handy. Not too many neighbours though here. I think about 2 or 3 houses along this road, along this section of road here. So not too many at all, but enough just to mean that you're not completely up on the mountain out of civilization. And the land has got, the land has got some really nice water sources. Yeah. What is this one here? Is this a well?
It's a little lake or the well, I don't know.
Let's take a look. There's an awful lot of water.
The pool.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, clean the duckweed off first, and then yeah, you've got a little biopool. Fantastic. The land has a nice amount of water sources here. I could just see the sheep just behind those olive trees up there. Gorgeous. Yeah, the land has got a nice amount of water sources. There's a little stream that's running there. There's the tank that we just saw. There's another water source up here. Yeah, it's got an awful lot of water.
It exists very fruit trees in the farm. Pear tree, fig tree, apple tree.
Nice. A nice selection. A nice selection. Yeah. One of the neighbours on that side is a cherry farm. There's a lot of fruit in this region. Obviously Fundao is famous for cherries. Right at the end of this video I'm going to take you back to my farm and show you some of the cherry blossom that's around, and show you our lambs and everything we're doing there, so stick around for that as well. Yeah, and now as we walk up the land, oh look at that, perfect, beautiful. That's quite a lot of water running there as well, quite a lot of water. I've been on this land in the summer. I'll try and jump over the stream here without falling in. I've been in this on this land here in the summer, and there is an awful lot of water. It runs year round. This is two streams now joining, one stream there and one stream there. And yeah, there's plenty of water here to mean that you can irrigate your grasses and keep them nice and green like this, nice and luscious green all year round, which would just be fantastic for of course for everything, but livestock really. I mean, because the amount of grass that they eat, sheep or goats or something like that.
I like the zone for one house and good houses. Yeah.
Here it would be actually a very nice place for it, because you've got like if you look around, you've got like you're in sort of like your own little tiny valley here, a little bowl.
It's possible if you
looking out.
Still a mountain?
Yep.
Today is not possible?
It would be there, wouldn't it? The Serra da Estrela mountain. It would be there, but hidden up behind the clouds.
Esta área seria muito boa, esta zona.
Yes, this would be a very nice place to put a little wooden house or something here, wouldn't it? It'd be fantastic.
As casas convém estar sempre nas pontes altas para não haver umidade.
Okay.
Vai, metes uma casa ali, tem sempre umidade.
Yeah, so yeah, up on the higher sort of bit of land there for good drainage, so they don't get wet and things like that. Beautiful. There's quite a few olive trees here. Nice amount of trees. All of that forestry there, the land doesn't finish here. All of that forestry, that's included as well. The land here has over 2 hectares. It's closer to 2.5 hectares. The price is 67,000 euros. And a really, really nice spot. Very nice spot.
São todos com cortiça virgem, nunca foi tirada a cortiça.
Okay, yeah. Virgin cork trees up there, never been touched. You can see all of the cork bark on there. Gorgeous trees. I do love the cork trees. Of course, they're a protected species. You can see some massive, very big mature ones. And oh my gosh, to the right hand side as well, there's a cork forest up there over the road. They're all nice mature trees. Urzu, yeah. Andre's saying the heather up on the mountain above the cork forest there, right at the top of the hill. That's beautiful, all pink.
The yellow is carqueja.
Carqueja.
It's good for rice. The carqueja is very good.
Okay, I'm not sure.
The Estrela mountain.
Okay, I'm not sure what plant that is, but fantastic. All the yellow, carqueja. Nice.
Yellow is gesta.
Gesta, that's broom. Okay, so this yellow is broom, and that's the other plant up there. Fantastic. It's probably like a heathery heathland type of plant, I think. You can hear all of this water running. Yeah, it's a beautiful noise. It's like music listening to the water run. Gorgeous. This is a spring, I believe.
No. Esta é a água que está a vir do poço.
Okay, that's an overflow from the well. Fantastic. Okay, yeah. So an overflow. This is the spring on this side over here. And there is quite a bit of water in there. See a couple of lilies here. Lovely. This stays topped up all year round. Oh, there go the frogs all jumping in. This stays topped up all year round, so there's constantly water in here, and it's quite a large size. I don't know if you can really pick that up on the camera, to be honest, but it's maybe 8 meters, 6-8 meters across, I would say. Yeah, 6 meters across.
you put the machine open and little more.
Yeah,
maybe.
clean up some of the fallen
in
trees.
1 meter.
Yeah, make another meter round. Yeah. Perfect. That'd be a nice little fish pond there. Very, very nice. It's right on the border there. That's the border on the opposite side over there. So now as we walk back up to the building, you can see this grass is just absolutely fantastic for livestock. We've got fennel there. Heard of those?
Yeah.
Fennel. Oh, it smells absolutely gorgeous. Smells like licorice. Beautiful. Nice and a bit of fish. So yeah, this land here really is crying out for livestock in my opinion. But I'm a livestock guy. I like my sheep and things like that, so I'm biased. As we approach the house there, you can see there's a tiny lemon tree actually. Tiny little lemon tree right next to the old chicken coop. It's been a few years since chickens have lived in there, I think. Unfortunately, one of the doors to the house we don't have the key for. It's been lost over the years, but we can get inside one of them. And then here, yeah, chicken shed. Nice chicken shed. That's still usable. That's in good condition. Stick a door on there. You would probably not put the house here. You could, because it's right near the road. You could, and obviously, as you've seen, it's a very quiet road. You don't get anybody going up there. Just the odd sheep, like you saw earlier, and a tractor or something like that. A couple of cars, but it only goes to a handful of farms. Probably, I would leave this as a shed, storage for the house. And yeah, I would probably park my tractor and things up here, use this as storage, and build a house further down there. I think nice driveway, maybe on this terrace down, because that's a really nice sort of terrace with a nice bank at the back to keep you away from the road. That's probably what I would do, and with gorgeous views looking out, spectacular views. But yeah, let's take a peek inside. So as we first walk into here, this is the old animal shed.
Yeah.
What would they have done in here, Andre?
Rabbits.
Rabbits, okay, rabbits. What would the bottom part be for? What's that for? Keeping the rabbits in there?
Yeah, rabbits in the top. Rabbits.
Okay, multi-layered rabbit hutches. Okay, fantastic. And then in here, I don't know, pigs or something?
Pigs or sheep, but no, pigs.
Pigs, yeah.
Pigs.
Yeah, with those heavy troughs,
Yeah,
I would say
pigs.
probably pigs, because obviously pigs with their noses, they like to tip things over and stuff, so it makes sense they'd put nice big heavy stone troughs in there for them. Yeah, fantastic. See, this would make a nice sized tractor storage and shed and things like that. Yeah, rightio. Let's go up to the top of the land and see the views. So we've just drove up the top here via the tarmac track, and then it leads off onto a dirt track, and it brings you up to the top part of the land. There is a track that goes right through the land to access this part, but of course that's really ideally for tractors and things like that, or goats or donkeys. But yeah, as you come up here up to the top, you can see that's the side where we were talking about all of the heather and the cork forests and everything. So the building's down there, the rest of the farm is down there, the pasture land. And then on this side up here, you can see all of Fundao, the Serra da Gardunha, really gorgeous views. You can see down there as well, there's all cherry orchards. You'll see more later when I take you to my farm, but all of the cherry blossom is all bursting now. We're right at the beginning of spring. We've got a mixture of weather, as you can probably hear from that wind. Beautiful sunny days. Today, for example, is a gorgeous sunny morning. But then, in the night, last night, we had super heavy rain. I was worried, Andrea. I thought we were going to be filming with our umbrellas out today, but no. There's the sheep that we saw at the beginning, right down there on the neighbour's land. So, Madronho, strawberry fruit, beautiful strawberry fruit tree, gorgeous. Lovely plant native to the Mediterranean. What's that? Wild boar? Wild boar, yeah. The boar there. Fantastic. Oh, okay, now you can see exactly where we are. Yeah. There's the building down there. So all of this land, all the way down, everything is included. So it's a nice amount of land. Yeah. And gorgeous trees. Of course, you've got a mini cork forest there. That's really nice. and they're all relatively young cork trees. Qual é a idade destes sobreiros?
Esses pequenos, maybe the young, maybe 5 years.
5 years, okay.
Yeah. And deve ser esta linha, Joseph.
Yes, exactly.
Aqui.
This is the limit here.
Baixo, in line.
Perfect, and then a straight line all the way down to the bottom, hugging where those sheep are down there. Gorgeous, lovely black sheep down there as well. Beautiful. As we step inside this small little tiny section of cork forestry here, you can see, of course, it's not been cleared, but there's all lovely broom with the yellow flowers, and then these white ones, which I'm not sure what they are, but gorgeous. I saw some little blue flowers on the floor as well there. Absolutely beautiful, and
Quando
a
eu andava
beautiful
na
place.
escola,
Mm-hmm.
apanhávamos estas flores e chupávamos. São doces.
Okay,
Yeah,
sweet with the nectar.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Andre said when he was a school child, they used to do that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What a place to bring up children as well, on the mountainside there, learning how to live with nature and everything. Crikey, right through the middle there, you can see all of the olive trees that we were at just a moment ago. And yeah, that track runs right through the middle of the farm here. But of course, you could see we didn't feel like walking through all of that, so we just drove round. We took the lazy way out. This is a beautiful place to put like some picnic benches or something like that, or maybe even have some camping. Oh wow, there's loads of sheep down there now. I didn't know there was that many. Don't know if you could pick them up in the distance on the camera, but it would be a lovely place to have, like, I don't know, some yurts or some camping or something like that, even a motorhome, because the track to come right to the top up here is quite good. As you can see, we drove right up the way right up here. It's tarmac, and then it goes to a nice flat dirt track, so really good. You can see Fundao in the distance, and yeah, absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Nice. I think now we're going to go and have a coffee. We've pretty much seen all of the land here. We're going to go down and show you the village of Telhada.
Existe aqui Casa do Barro.
Casa do Barro.
Existem workshops.
Yep.
E podem aprender a trabalhar o barro.
Oh,
Há
fantastic.
formações para cozer o barro, e tem os fornos antigos que foram reconstruídos e podem cozer nos fornos antigos.
Oh, marvellous. So they're open to the public, aberto ao público. So they have the Casa do Barro, so the House of Clay they call it. That is the museum that I was talking about at the beginning. And yeah, Andre said they open workshops open to the public. You can go there, learn how to work with clay and all of that sort of thing. And of course they've got experts from the area here that have been doing it for decades. And yeah, what a nice experience. I've never done that, but I would like to do that. I think that would be nice. So now we're going to go down, have a coffee in the village, show you what's down there. If you do like this farm, please send us an email, farmerforfun@outlook.com. Of course, you can send us any queries, any questions or whatever you might have about moving to Portugal, things in the area, anything. We'll always help if we can. Visa stuff if we can. We're not experts on that, but you know, we might know people that could help. Yeah, it'd be a pleasure to help, so please do email us. Likewise, you can check our website out to see all of our other properties, and this one, www.farmerforfun.com. So yeah, let's go grab a coffee. Okay, we're now back on our farm here, and yeah, today it's a really bizarre day. We've got all of this Sahara dust there in the air. You can see, I believe that's what it is, the Sahara dust, and yeah, it's made it all very difficult to see. But as you can see, all of our cherry orchards, they've all been pruned. I showed you that a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, and all of the cherry orchards in the distance, they're all looking really nice, white blossom all out. Looks much prettier on a nice day with a blue sky, but oh well. Can't pick the weather. But yeah, this Sahara dust, apparently, I don't really know much about it, but apparently it's very good fertilizer. comes over from well, the Sahara, and yeah, goes in the air, lands on the floor and fertilizes and everything. Don't know if it has any negative side effects or anything, but I don't know. And yeah, I thought I'd just show you all of the cherry orchards and everything. Looking for my father as well. I'm not sure where he is. I think he's down here somewhere. Find him in a moment. And yeah, all of this cherry blossom, it's really starting to look nice now. All of the bees, I was looking for some honeybees, I can't find them, but I'm sure they must be there. I'm sure they must be there. But they're all buzzing around doing their pollinating, and yeah, doing their stuff in the spring. I do love this time of year here in central Portugal. It is beautiful. All the flowers out. Our lambs are looking really healthy at the moment. I'll hopefully show you those in a moment. I think they're over there. We haven't pruned these. Oh, there's my father. We haven't pruned these grapevines yet. We had back there where we were a moment ago, but we haven't quite got to these yet. These will be in the next couple of days. As you can see, we're still gathering up all of the prunings. Oh, my father is. All right, Dad. He's down there gathering them all up, stacking them in piles. We've been doing that the last 2 weeks. It's a fair old job. We've got quite a few trees on the farm here. Of course, every year they need doing. Every year they need doing. The olives aren't so bad. They need doing every few years, every 3-4 years, something like that. You could give them a small prune every year, I suppose, but a nice heavy prune every few years. The cherries, they need pruning, yeah, every year really. And yeah, looking good. Getting there slowly but surely, right? Yeah. Definitely surely. You can see here some of the new cherries that we've planted. We plant cherries here every year, so whenever there's an old one that comes out, plant a new one in its place. We plant all of our cherries in January. This is this year's tree, so plant them in January, and then by the May, June, we will actually be trying, believe it or not, we will actually be trying fruit off of this tree. It will only have 1 or 2 cherries on it for the first year, but then maybe next year you might have a handful, the year after loads, and the year after that commercially viable. So yeah,
kilos minimum off of them ones. Been in there for, I think it's 3 years.
the trees over there, 3 years old.
I've pruned them all down.
Yep.
There, you done them ones down there. I've done them smaller ones. I've cut the height down.
Yep.
But we got about 6 kilos off of each tree last year.
Is that right? Yeah.
Last season, the year before, 5 or 6 cherries on each one. But
yeah.
Great big cherries. I'm really pleased with the size of them.
Nice, lovely variety then. Very nice,
yeah.
Very nice. So yeah, we get people ask us all the time what the varieties are that we plant here. It's not an easy question to answer because the varieties change every year. You get your super earlies, your mid cherries, your late cherries. But yeah, there's lots and lots and lots, and I mean an awful lot of varieties of each. So there could be, on a farm with 1,000 trees, you could easily have 50 different varieties of cherry or more. But yeah, there you go. I was looking for the bees.
Did you basically say, Joe,
There they are.
that these are the later varieties this end, mids
I haven't
and
said.
earlies?
I haven't
it's all
said.
in line, so as we pick, we come up the rows.
Yeah, so as my father said, we have it all planned out on our farm so that we have all of the early varieties in one section. So you know, when you're picking on this tree, for argument's sake, this one here is a late variety, but imagine it was an early variety down that end. We'd be picking here, and then we'd be looking at the next run over there, going, okay, these ones are all ready now. They need picking these over these next couple of days, and then those ones there, we can be looking and going, right, start on them in 3 days' time, and then once we're on those ones, same again. You can tell how far away you're going to be picking on the next ones. So really nicely planned out. And look at the blossom on this. This is just fantastic. I think we're going to get a few cherries on these trees this year.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Looks like it if the weather holds out. We had a little bit of rain the night before last, I think it was. But not too much. It's not damaged the blossom or anything. Hopefully we don't get cold snap or anything. We should be okay now, I would say. It's got to be 25 degrees centigrade today, I would say.
25 today. I'm about to, stop now.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's getting warm.
Drink and then start again in the after.
Yeah, start when it gets a bit cooler. Yeah, but yeah, you wouldn't believe it looking at all this Sahara dust in the sky. It looks like a chilly winter's day, but but no, we're in short sleeves. It's 25 degrees. Really beautiful. Now I'm going to go up. I've just left Dad there in the orchard. I'm going to go up and try and find the sheep. show you our lambs, hopefully. Not sure where they are, but they'll be up here somewhere. So now we've just left the maternity meadow. That's where we've been keeping the lambs while they've been young with the mothers, separated from the rest of the flock. And now we're in the main sheep pasture. There's 2 hectares of pasture up here for them. And yeah, at the moment, obviously the lambs no longer need to be kept separated. So we've got them in with the rest of the flock. But I'm not sure where they are. This is now up above our wooden sheep barn. We have another sheep barn up the top. If you've seen the channel before, you'll know the barn I'm talking about. And this goes up into our main olive grove. So we have lots of lovely, beautiful, mature, large olive trees. All, I don't know, 80 to 100 years old, something like that. And a lot of them. We have, I think, 120 olive trees on this farm, I think it is. 120 something. And the sheep like to hide in amongst them all somewhere, normally absolutely as far away from you as they can get. They like the top terraces, not sure why. I guess it's because they can look down over the farm, probably feel safer being prey animals. And as you can see as well, the sheep, they really keep the grasses trimmed down. So if you've got a farm and you're looking at some natural grass cutters, I really do recommend sheep. Goats are fantastic, but they you know, branches, brush, trees, shrubs. Sheep, they're grazers, not browsers, so they tend to stick to the I could just see the sheep now, not sure if you can see them, they're just up there right at the top. They tend to stick to the grasses. Of course, if they run out of grasses, they'll go for whatever they can get. But yeah, and this is the reason why we have to separate the pastures, because they just eat everything. So you have to make sure you keep pastures separated off and keep them irrigated. We've got lots of little streams and wells and things. Got another well just over there. Girls! So yeah, you keep everything irrigated. Keep it all nice and green in the summer. Let's go up and see those lambs. Only me. So here's some of our lambs. They all think I'm trying to tell them to go to bed. They're all trying to go towards the other sheep barn. And they are really healthy. Nice lambs. They're sweeties. Sweeties, little ewe lamb there behind the olive tree. And yeah, really, really nice. Nice lambs, nice and healthy lambs. They're all 2 months old. There or thereabouts, give or take a few days. And they're all, as you can see, really nice and big. This little ewe lamb, oh, it's going to raise Sweetie off the ground, poor Sweetie. Oh, getting too big to be suckling from mum. Hello, honey. This is one of the smaller lambs because it was one of the later ones. Ooh, bye. Ooh, and there goes a rabbit. I didn't expect that. I don't think he knew I was there. And yeah, what I was just about to say before the rabbit shot out was there is Godfrey, our ram, and he is a gorgeous ram sitting by a little a pond there. There's a water spring just under here that comes from one of our top wells. So yeah, he's sitting down there getting some nice green grass, and he is a fantastic ram. He's sired some real nice lambs this year. And yeah, we're actually selling the lambs at the moment. So if anybody wants one, please do email us, farmerforfun@outlook.com. The price is €80 per lamb. They're all a nice weight. They're all around sort of 20, in between 20 and 25 kilos. And yeah, really nice, really nice. I'm going to put a picture on the screen here because it's difficult to get footage of the lambs because they all try and run off. They think that you're trying to put them in bed or something, so they all try and run off. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous little things they are. Beautiful. You all right, Godfrey? What you doing down there? He's on rabbit watch. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you were interested in that farm, like I said earlier, please do email us, farmerforfun@outlook.com. Check our website out. I could just see there's a little frog sitting in that pond as well over there. And yeah, check our website out, www.farmerforfun.com. Be a pleasure to help with any questions or anything that you've got. And yeah, hope you all have a fantastic week. Look forward to seeing you all again next week. Bye bye.